Oh, forgot to rename the stream. Let me go ahead and rename it here. But, Rails,
Yes.
would you so kindly do the introduction while I'm fixing this?
Sure. Hello and everyone, welcome to Left to Learn, February 1st, 2014. I am Rails Barlow alongside XBy here, who is currently renaming his stream. And for our map tonight, the game we're going to be playing is going to be on Dark Carnival, which I believe, if it's not the most popular map for pro mod and competitive play, it's exactly in the top 1 or 2. It's either this or Hard Rain, I think, in my opinion. And oh, they're saying they might have to restart. And then I'm also hearing what?
All right.
Somebody's saying they have to restart, but did you get everything?
Oh, you might have
fixed
to restart.
with yeah.
Yeah, I think everything's fixed. Hopefully.
Awesome.
That's a big hope. Okay, just saying. Just saying. Okay.
Yeah. Well, again, it's kind of just like, yeah. Hopefully it works, and if not, then we just go with it, and that's usually what happens here on Left to Learn. So anyway, for our teams tonight, who are the mentors tonight? I believe it's going to be Big C and Dragon, if I'm not mistaken.
And I don't know who Dragon is. Somebody's gonna have to fill me in here.
Okay, so Dragon, right? Before I got into competitive play, the way I got into competitive play is I would watch casts of the European competitive games and stuff like that. And Dragon is one of the most famous shoutcasters and announcers and players from that European scene. He is currently the head of the brand new Academy for Dead, which is Left to Learn's. It's not Left to Learn's European affiliate, but it's the equivalent of Left to Learn in Europe. And I think it was founded like last week or something like that. And he's been around forever. He was one of the administrators of the EQ Cup. He was heavily involved with the Stupi in both the custom campaign tournaments. He's one of the nicest guys I think I've ever met. I only met him recently, and his knowledge of the game is just absolutely like amazing, pretty much. And he's shoutcasted everything. And he was also, I think, one of the most famous matches he shoutcasted was a lot of the matches in the Frag Pipe tournament that happened all the way back in 2011. But even since then, he's still been around, and he's an awesome guy.
Oh, it sounds like quite a mouthful there. So, Academy for Dead, it's basically the European equivalent of Left to Learn here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I mean, it would actually be pretty nice if I'm not sure what's going to be going on with Academy for Dead. You know, I don't speak for Academy for Dead, but it would be good if Left to Learn and Academy for Dead could work together. You know, just get their resources together and maybe could have something a bit bigger in the whole transition between public gaming and competitive gaming. You know, it'd be much bigger. Maybe you can get some more advertising out there, because
yeah, and honestly,
a lot of Europeans would know how to share this kind of stuff. You know.
Correct, and I mean, and with the competitive community as a whole, I think we've honestly seen the competitive community make quite a comeback. And I mean, as we're about to go live here, we can do the team rundown. I think maybe after the first hit. Do you think?
Yes. Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and do this. Anyways, and as you said, mentors Big C and Dragon here. Alright, Boomer is now spawned up, tries to get a boom from over the bus here, but they did not get close enough. Smoker's going to be pulling from the front. Hunter comes in from the ground, stays low. Coach gets pulled here and doesn't get cleared by Rochelle, so he's going to take a little bit of damage there from the Smoker. Spit comes out, not that much damage, but still some okay chip out by the special infected there.
Right, and so for our team, starting out on Survivor, we're going to have Vixen, Optimus Prime, Disco, and Henry. And on Infected, we're going to have Lyra, Eknix, Rodriguez, and Lowram. Do you know which ones the mentors are, which teams the mentors are assigned to?
Big C is currently mentoring the Infected team, and Dragon is currently mentoring the Survivor team here.
Awesome.
We will be seeing a tank at 37%, so this is going to be a top-of-the-bridge tank, I believe. Alright, yes. Hunter is spawned behind the minivan here, and he comes in, gets skeeted by Coach, and Smoker spawned up in the back. Boomer managed to land. You gotta pull on the Coach again. He's not getting cleared, so he's gonna be taking some more damage this time. Clear finally goes out with Coach sitting at 70 health here. Got some Horde coming in on Nick, the single boom, slowing down the survivors a bit, but they will be able to take this bridge if they manage to keep going, but it looks like they're taking too slow, so they're not going to be able to take this bridge without a hit now.
Cool. Yeah, it looks like they have gotten some. Oh, yeah, tank is up right now. Yeah, right.
Tank is up right now. I thought it was going to be an above bridge tank, but it looks like it's below bridge. Alright, so it looks they're going to be going back then. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should take this to a Survivor war room actually to see how they fight this.
Alrighty.
Spit.
Alright, tank's throwing rocks, so be careful.
Good. Let's go back. Or no, let's push him actually.
Yeah, he's right around the bus.
He's at the bus. He's throwing a rock.
Be careful, they don't get too gung ho.
Okay,
Come back,
let's
come back.
Go back. Let's come back.
Right, he's right there.
Boom.
A boomer.
Careful, he's coming in.
Tanks here. Behind you, behind you.
Just keep going back. Just keep going
Keep
back.
going back.
Keep
Jeff,
going back. Oh,
Oh,
smoke,
there's a
smoke.
smoker behind.
Oh, he got me smoked.
You can
I got
jump
you.
over the van. Yeah,
He's coming for me.
don't group
Sponsor
up.
down,
Oh.
focus and tank.
I'm down.
Focus tank.
Ford in the back.
Go forward there, go forward.
Are you a hunter in the back?
smoked,
He's
I'm
hunted, he's
smoked.
hunted. Yeah, Vixen's smoked.
Careful, you got a tank coming round.
He's dead.
Alright, and we're back.
Yeah, what we just saw right there is one of the new elements included in this new version of Pro Mod 3.5. Usually, I don't think in 3.4 a spawn like that would have happened, but since I think, if I'm not mistaken, one of the changes they made was that they removed some of the staticness of the map tank spawn, so you can see them kind of spawn anywhere between 0 and or after a certain amount of percent. So with that tank spawn there, the survivors did choose to take it back a little bit. They did a pretty good job of handling the tank, but the tank likewise was able to get a couple downs along with some SI support landing from that separation, since I don't think that spot is used as often as some of the other spots, but still pretty well handled by both teams, and the survivors going to be able to be fast for a little bit while longer if they choose to commit these pills.
And I would just like to point out that that is still a regular tank. A lot of survivors do get that tank at the bridge here. It's just that that percentage would be farther up and they'd be able to push it.
Yeah.
But looks like the smoker's now spawned in the front. Boomer comes down, showers onto Nick here. Single boom. Charger's now spawned here. Not going in. Alright, he's going in for the charge right here. Going in for, I guess he went for a, no, he didn't go for a punch, just went for a charge here.
Now he's getting the punches, though.
That is a lot of punches going on to Nick here. He's already bleeding, so he's going to be needing pills or he's going to need to go down. But I think that will put him at black and white if they were to down him, so they will have to give him pills. But it looks like they're giving the pills over to Disco here. So they now have one slow, and all four are bleeding throughout the map here.
Yeah, I think I misspoke a little bit earlier. I meant to say that usually they're able to fight it up further, you know what I mean? Like, because it does usually spawn on the bridge, but since it spawned earlier, they kind of had to take it back since they couldn't push the bridge. Just another one of those features that they put in 3.5. A couple other features of 3.5 include the fact that they increased the God frames, I believe, on a couple of the special infected by about like 0.25 seconds or something like that. Charger scratches now only do 8 damage, and at the same point in time, it did manipulate a couple of the things with holdout bonus, and you also get 25 points for killing a witch if she doesn't incap anyone. So, seeing a couple new features come out.
Well, I'm
Boomer is
surprised. Oh,
Sorry?
that boomer's, they can easily pop that boomer, just jump on
Yeah.
the side here and just shoot the boomer, but looks like no one wants to do it. I don't know what's going on. Was there a new feature that I'm not aware of?
No, I believe that's still just the boomer being too fierce for anyone to deal with. Spit goes in. Hunter gets a miniature pads
Nick
there,
still doesn't
close
want to
to the
shoot.
spit.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
There they go.
They finally do pop him, but what took them so long?
I'm
Oh,
not
we get
sure
a
them
pull
to
on the
smoke it,
coach
yeah.
here, and it sets off the car alarm.
Yeah, so now the
Rochelle-
survivors are going to have to deal with a massive horde. Rochelle is just getting horde there. Since she's the only one boom, the common focus is on her.
Which will make it easier for the rest of the survivors to move out. But still, they need to start getting forward here. We now have a charger up, along with a jockey, and we will be seeing a spitter here. The jockey tries to get coached, but he gets dead stopped and then a pan to the face. Charger looks like he's going to go. Oh, he's going to go in for the charge here, and and everyone just sidesteps him here. Hunter's trying to come in here. Charger's going in for scratches, going in for another scratch, 2 scratch. Manages to go down. Hunter got, I'm not sure what happened, dead stop there. It looked like he went into some standing animation there. I don't know if he let go of his control button.
Yeah, he got
Right.
dead stopped by Ellis and then kind of stood up.
Alright. Alright, well, Ellis is now, I believe, black and white here. Smoker trying to pull someone back, but it looks like they all are inside the nice little hotel here that's all connected. We see a pull onto Coach here, pulling him over the car and behind the fence here, but not that much damage going on the survivors here by that Smoker. The infected are starting to... looks like they're starting to throw their attacks around here, going in one by
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I expected to see a little bit more of. I think they're going to try to get more back in sync now. They're just trying to get as much damage as they could, or not. They have 3 going in right now. Charter goes
Oh,
in,
that
lands
charge!
on Ellis.
He is black and white, but there is no spit going in here.
Now it is, but
Are you noticing? I'm noticing that some of the survivors are glowing red.
red.
Yeah. Is that the invincibility frames?
Oh God, I have no idea, but we've already seen a couple interesting things happening here on left. It looks like Zoe Coach has crashed. Yeah. I don't know. See, the thing is, with the new version of ProMod, I believe that was released in the past week.
Don't open
Oh, right.
console.
Yeah, they had the console bug again. If somebody opens console, then I think it'll actually unpause the game.
Oh. I just
Maybe.
opened console, nothing happened. I was like, what happened? I'm opening console.
They might have fixed that then, because I know on the AG servers we were having some issues with that. But yeah, the new version of ProMod was released to complement the Watch Left 4 Dead Spring ProMod Cup coming up. And as we've put it into rotation here on Left to Learn, I actually think this is the first Left to Learn game on ProMod 3.5 question mark. I believe it is. Since it came out, yeah, in the past week. So this is the first one on 3.5. So you might not think that the changes make a whole lot of difference, but they add a holdout bonus. And what the holdout bonus does, that actually takes the points that you would get if you rush an event, and it gives them to you as you hold the event out. So even if
Wait. What?
Yeah, the holdout bonus. So I think this is actually going to be on map 4. We're going to be able to see this. On an event that you can hold out and the horde stop. Actually, no, it won't happen on map 4. I think map 3 Dead Air would be a better analogy here. If you sit there, right, you hold that event out until the horde stops, you will get points. And the points you will get will be the same points you would have gotten if you rushed the event. So in case you get wiped at the event, you still get the points. It's kind of a weird system, but it's designed to give you points even if you were to wipe while holding an event out.
Interesting.
He's saying hold because he has the spectator glitch. So yeah, that's a big thing. The god frames are another big thing. With the increased god frames, I believe it's on the Charger. Oh, we have an attack going in here right now. A jockey going in, gets shut down there. Smoker, Spitter, Boomer still have their spawns up. Looks like they're going to try to hit when the survivors drop. But with the god frames, right, that really, really eliminated the pull, the charge, and the spit. Because when you pull and you charge and the spit, it gives more god frames there, and the survivors don't take nearly as much damage. Spit goes in and gets
speaking
shut
of
down.
pulling and spit,
Yeah.
oh, and he goes down for a slide on the hill there while incapped.
That was close.
Nick looks like he's going to be pressing on here, trying to clear some of the infected. He's going to be doing it alone here, which seems he's having a bit of issues here, and he goes down in the water. Unfortunately, or fortunately for him, rather, he is not deep enough in the water to be drowning. You actually take more damage per second if you are drowning and too deep in the water while incapacitated.
Boomer got shut down there by a nice shot by Coach.
Not Coach, the Charger looks to be looking for a spawn, but to be honest, they should be saving this hit for the final rooftop here. I mean, well, it looks like he's going in here.
now.
Hopefully he goes for punches here. If he goes for a single charge, he's going for one punch. Going for a second, but he misses. Now he's going for a free charge. Almost hits Nick.
Oh, Ellis is dead, though. I believe Ellis was black and white. And so
Alright,
they
the
managed to kill one.
First death here of the game. It's finally gone through. Jockey's going around. Looks like Coach, who was trying to pan him in the ground there, pan him in the air, decides to finally shoot him. We now have a witch up here. Witch at the bottom of the hill, so this is going to be a little difficult to crown because of the angle that she's at. Got the aim, I think, slightly high. I don't know. Higher or lower? One of the two. It's been a while since I've crowned. It's been a while since I've crowned on a hill or something. Anyways, here comes... Oh, and we got it down, and here comes the Hunter. Tries to get a death stop on Coach. Oh! And that gets cleared pretty quick. And here comes the punch. He's reloading, but he can't get it out in time.
So close. So yeah, survivors making it pretty far through the map there, but the tank damage at the beginning made it a little bit harder for them to get through that map with a bunch of, I think all 4 of their pulls committed after that tank fight. So yeah, as we continue going here, we're going to get to see a little bit more of how those changes in 3.5 play out.
You have been kicked for console spamming. What?
Okay then. That's cool.
I'm gonna get kicked for accidentally pressing G because I run a bunch of console commands when that happens.
Don't hit G, just whatever you do.
It's instinctive, I do it anyways.
And be kicked for command spamming while casting the game. Need to put in all your scripts for talking better.
Oh god, I know.
What the heck?
Alright.
Why would you ever have? I don't know. You know what? Honestly, I've seen it all at this point. Like after being in the community, you see a lot of stuff. But yeah, so with the changes in 3.5, they actually didn't focus a whole lot on map changes. That was more 3.4's update. With the 3.5, there was just a long list of changes that they put into the actual gameplay because what they were seeing happening was infected teams would just go for a pull, right, ensnare a survivor, and then either one punch the shit out of them and charge them into spit, or just charge them into spit right away, and they would lose, I'd say, probably almost an entire incap on that. So by increasing the god frames by the little bit that they did, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of damage, but those attacks where you're able to get a couple pins and spit, and then the survivors have like quicker get-ups, it's not going to do as much damage as it did before. So I think it's actually a pretty good call by Jacob, because in these competitive, for those that don't know, in the competitive configs, it's less about the order in which you go in and the more like the attacks that you're able to get and the more coordinated your special infected are, utilizing those kind of choke points. And when they would go in with the same kind of things every time, like every attack they had a charger, a smoker, and a spitter, it'd be the same thing. And since that's been implemented, they actually were able to just reduce that kind of damage and force the survivors and the infected to kind of play a little bit differently. By reducing the charger scratch to around 8 damage, I can kind of see why they did that, but that part was kind of questionable to me. And then the other one was, we're going to give you 25 points if you crown a witch successfully without it incapping anyone.
There was a huge controversy about that on the forums. A lot of people did not want that. As for the charger punches, to be entirely honest, I feel like it should be dropped down to 6, considering the charger has so much health. I mean, it should be focused. I completely agree, but it was really easy to just charge, miss, and then easily get a single punch
Exactly.
in the middle of an attack.
I was kind of against it at first, but the more I thought about it, it was kind of like, well, yeah, it does 10 damage, and then if you reduce it to 8, it's less damage, and, you know, so it makes sense to me. But the witch thing, I don't get that still.
It's, I guess, more so to try and encourage you to kill the witch, but 25 points isn't really going to make a difference. I know that in Xbox, they don't have, like, an actual point system, or a scoring system or something like that.
Oh.
So what they do for witches is if you do not crown the witch, you lose 500 points, and they keep it like on paper and such.
The other thing that they did is they actually let the survivors see at the start of the round, they let them see the opening attack from the infected, like it tells it to them. So the survivors are going to know that they have a smoker, a boomer, a hunter, and a spitter up.
Hunter's not pouncing around, he's going in for straight pounce, does not get shut down, and he gets cap on Ellis here. Looks like he's glowing red, so that must be the God Frames or Get Up animation or something like that. Smoker trying to pull, misses twice. Free spit coming in here, and we see 1 point of damage going out by the special infected here.
Right, and then their theory behind letting the survivors on both sides know the opening hit of the other team was so that the infected team didn't have as much of a surprise, I guess, coming out with that first opening hit when the first team's on infected and the other team's on survivor to start a chapter. So now at every chapter, the survivors are going to be able to see what they're up against no matter where they are on that opening hit.
That should help against baiting on certain maps.
Yes,
or,
exactly.
That 5 minutes just to get out of the safe room. Alright, we now have Boomer. He's walking it in from the back here, too far away to get that long-range boom. Jockey comes in, gets dead stop, and here comes the Hunter. He manages to land on Lyra here, and Boomer gets a proxy on it too. Jockey's still not dead, getting shoved around, and he manages to leap away like a flea. He's coming back in, goes for another jump, but he gets dead stopped here, and we got a pull on the coach here. Smoker is not being cleared. We now have a 2-boom, and we have some pretty significant, about 32 damage, or 36 or 33 damage on these survivors here.
Yes, 33. Yes, math. Okay. We are going to have that tank coming up pretty soon as well. We'll see if the survivors choose to fight it in the same area or if they decide to go all the way back. Next set of spawns are coming up as well. The Hunter, a Spitter, a Boomer, and a Jockey. So they have a 2-2 going in
pretty
here.
hit here. Well, Hunter must be going in because that will be in the hands of, I guess, Vixen here. I'm not sure. It's not saying who's getting tanked.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The survivors cannot see who's going to get tank either. They, like, at any point in time. We can see it, but then the survivors can't. So, yep, and that tank is up in the hands of Vixen, so...
Alright, let's go ahead and go over to a survivor war room here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Big C all the way back?
Yep.
Almost to the safe room? Okay.
I'll go to the safe room. You can't go past the yellow, from the yellow car.
Okay.
The taxi cab.
LOS here. After hit goes down, then we can start chipping tank by safe room. He'll probably go into the bush.
Come this way, Rochelle. He won't lose sight.
Yep, he's going into the bush.
Don't stand on the guardrail. Get down over there. coming
Jockey
from
incoming,
behind.
charger coming.
Charge.
Take your pills. Should we push it a little bit next hit?
Keep
Or
LOSing.
Make sure you stick up against the boss, but not on the guardrail. Oh, he's over there. Boomer's up.
down?
Nice pop.
How are you guys with ammo?
I'm good. 2 are still up. Be careful.
Alright, I need to
back
get ammo.
LOS.
Smoker's up.
Hunter's up. Ooh, almost got that skeet. Nice.
LOS.
Rock, be careful. Don't stand on the guardrail. You can get hitboxed.
Get down. For sure.
Pushing.
I'm gonna watch the spawns from behind. Smoker's up.
Smoked.
Charger incoming.
Jockey. Thank you.
LOS. Back to LOS.
Oh
Ow.
shit! Bullshit.
I thought I skeeted that.
It went from 80 to 56. BS.
Alright, pushing.
Okay.
He's gonna be low.
Back.
Yeah, move.
Oh god. Is that a 3 cap? Right behind you. Let's just push him.
Charger's still up, be careful.
Chargers to be chipped. You guys good on ammo? Shut up, XY.
God damn it, I
Okay. Boomer.
smoked.
Okay, see, can we just push him? Can we just go?
Push him or you can go forward, either one.
Like, let's go forward, guys. Come on. He has no support right now.
Take your pills, Marlo.
Let's stop at the corner here. Flyer, you remember where the pills were, right?
Yes.
Right here. Actually, let's keep pushing him.
Rock. Hits up. Jockey, Hunter.
Nice shutdown.
Let me get
Come on.
ammo.
There's
No.
an SMG over
Up
here.
here. Come on. Where are the pills?
Right here.
Okay, take them.
You can take bridge,
Let's
keep
go.
going. Just don't stop for nothing. Oh, somebody stop.
Ammo over here, guys. Come on.
We're doing good, guys. Come on.
Smoker's up.
Charger, jockey. Boomer. Tanks AI.
Smoke.
He's gonna go after him. He's boom.
Tanks dead.
Charger
Charge
incoming.
you.
Smoker's still up.
Jesus, Rodriguez. Okay, I finished getting you out, but whatever.
Smoke. There goes our health bonus.
It's okay. We don't really need.
Alright, and we're back.
Alright, yes, welcome back. So we finally figured out that when the survivors glow red, that means that, the survivors are in Godframe mode and they're just to alert the special infected. That tank fight was pretty much all over the map there. Survivors decided to bring the tank back to that starting area. The tank was able to kind of run the bushes, get some OS, and land a lot of rocks while the SI chipped the survivors down. Survivors eventually decided to push forward, and they let the AI tank with about 2,000 health go to AI, and it was a pretty drawn-out tank fight, and the survivors are going to have to try to get as much distance as they can with the health that they have here, trying to preserve Rodriguez and Lowram's permanent health as this next attack comes up. Smoker pulls and misses his pull. Boomer goes in and misses as well. Actually, he does manage to land one, then they do shoot the car. Hunter does land on Rochelle, gets cleared there, and Jockey lands on Coach as they pull him forward with some horde cover. Nick trying his best to clear Coach, but the Jockey gets around the corner, gets the in cap. Ellis gets pulled off in the back, and Survivors are going to have to be very careful here while this horde and the next set of spawns are indeed coming up.
One thing I noticed that during the tank is there really wasn't that much coordination between the special infected and the tank. It seemed like the special infected started to go in when he needed help getting out, so he wasn't throwing rocks while they were distracted by the special infected.
Okay, so they were more trying to help him just get out when he needed to get out instead of actually trying to have him land rocks.
Yeah, which, I can't really see any positive in that. You're supposed to attack with your team with the special infected. The tank, when he throws a rock, acts as if a fourth special infected, a hunter, is flying in at the survivors, so it causes the survivors to have to watch 4 different entities rather than 3.
Just the rock, yeah. So, as this next attack does go in here, we have 2 down, and Lyra having to commit his pills, and then lower end with probably about 3 permanent health. Coach is now getting pulled. He's going to get pulled off there. Rochelle does manage to get back up and clear him, as the survivors are doing with the rest of that car horde there. And if we caught I don't know if you caught the discussion that was happening in the spectator chat as that tank was going on, but one of the most famous config makers and aiders, Counterrocks, actually said he uninstalled the game due to the fact that they keep changing the config so much. Food for thought.
Well, he'll be back.
He'll be back. They always come back. That's rule number 1. The next set of spawns are coming out with a Jockey, a Hunter, a Charger, and a Spitter. Look at the Hunter spun up in the back. They're going to try to get this hit now. Hunter, Jockey, Charger going in pretty well synced there. Spitter, I believe, got picked, but the Hunter does land. Jockey gets shut down. Charger getting punches and then manages to get shot as he's going through Coach there. So yeah, with that tank fight, if we can, what do you think the best way as a rock tank to play that is? Do you want to try to, at that start area, do you want to try to rotate from in front of them to the back, or?
Well, here's the thing. If you rock from the front, you're going to be missing a lot of rocks, because that billboard is just going to block a lot of rocks. And you see some really big separation here, but it looks like nobody's capitalizing on it from the top. It looks like and Lyra's leaving him. They left him. Looks like it's not sitting too well with low ram here. Lyra trying to save the smokered person. Looks like they get double capped at the bottom, and that will be the wipe there. Essentially, rocking from the front, you're not going to get too much. Rocking from the right side, basically behind the trucks, is usually ideal because you don't have to worry too much about the billboard sign. But at the same time, if you rock from the bushes, you have a bigger opening, but you're more so blocked by the bus and the billboard. Not to mention that in order to get a proper angle, you have to run out from the bushes in order to get that rock, which in most scenarios they'll either push you after the attack is down, and you're going to take a lot of chip running out, or they're just going to try and push forward, which we saw this team doing, but only after they took so many rocks because they were too low health, and you needed to start moving because they ate too many rocks.
True. One thing that I have noticed in the past couple times playing 3.5, the tank spawn seemed to be, and I was actually reading up on the exact changes in 3.5 during that tank fight as we were watching that, and the thing is, Jacob actually made it possible for the tank to spawn anywhere between 10 and 85% on the map, so while it's going to be in the same general area like we were talking about, that's why it spawned at that area of the bridge. So that's why we're seeing a 29% tank here, so it's just another variable that the survivors are going to have to account for when they're playing. We're going to be seeing the tank at 29% here, so the survivors are probably going to have to bring back to either right outside the safe room or in the regular area up with these 2 outbuildings here near the peanut gallery shooting area, and they can have a choice either to fight the tank or play the peanut gallery game in order to get an extra 500 points. Wait, what? I kid.
Right,
I kid.
we will be going live here, and we have for the first hit. Let's see, we have a 2-2. Oh no,
3-1.
3-1 with Charger and Boomer. I thought the Hunter was a spitter there for a second.
Survivors are baiting it out, actually. They see where the smoker is at. They know the boomer spawn. They know the hunter spawn. And they know it's going to be a charger because they can see the special infected lineup now. Boomer going in is going to miss. He gets a little bit baited there by Coach. He's going to have to drop down and gets a double.
Oh, but he gets a
in the
good
process.
double. Oh, and the Charger's lining up. Charger's lining up. Oh, but he gets stopped by the trash bin.
What?
He got stopped by the trash bin flinging around. I'm not sure how that trash bin even flew off.
Oh my goodness, that was still a nice hit there going in. It was almost a tri-cap. If that charge had landed there, it would have been a lot harder for the survivors to clear. That is about the unluckiest.
Oh no, it landed. It landed.
No, I mean,
it's
like,
just he stopped there.
If it
I mean,
landed
the
with the full
separation.
length, like yeah. Man, that was the unluckiest trash bin. I guess Ellis is a recycling fan instead of trash. Jeez. So now the next set's coming up to 2-2 Charger Hunter. They're gonna actually be trying to send it now. Boomer gets popped. Charger jumping in along with the Hunter. They're trying to send it now. Charger lands on the Coach, and the spit is going to be a little bit too far to really maximize that damage. He's going to get out with a lot of damage going on there, but nice attack going in. I guess they are. I guess they're deciding to send that hit in and then get another one. I guess maybe as they're running back from the tank. Tank should be up relatively soon.
Alright,
And
and
right
tank.
now.
Yep, tank is now up in the hands of Ethnix. So, which war room do you think we should go to here?
I'm thinking infected.
Alright, let's go infected then.
Alright.
Wait for him so he can try to get a rock.
Alright.
Alright, go ahead.
Ready, guys?
Ready. Next charge.
Nice smoke too. Don't. Don't.
Should just went for a
Step
rock.
out. You shouldn't kill your smoker.
Alright. I'll wait for you guys. No point in killing it and then
A little
losing
higher.
spawn timers.
Alright, Big C, should we get a hit?
Yep.
Alright,
Try to
ready
get him a
guys?
rock.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Oh, fucking. He was coasting.
Good jockey.
You're about to be second pass. Second pass. You're gonna have to commit on this next hit.
Yeah, just get ready before you lose it. Go.
Go in, go in, go in.
Go.
Let's support.
No, cover that. Actually, take her if you want to. She's yellow now. Time your punches.
Alright, it was a good tank.
Alright, and we're back.
Yep, and we saw this tank start out playing rock, and then he actually looked like he wanted to commit when there was just a single boom out at one point during that tank fight, but I guess the mentor told him to back up, or his team told him to back up. The special infected were able to get a lot of damage there, but I don't believe the tank landed a punch. He was just a little bit too far off on each one of those hits, probably trying to, probably needs to just time his punches just a little bit better. Still some pretty good damage going out there by the team in general.
One thing I
Right,
saw
right,
there
right.
was it looked like the tank was trying to b-hop there. A couple attempts at b-hopping. I'm not sure what was
Really?
going on there. Yeah, and alright,
That's
you got a boom, a double boom from behind the fence. You don't see a boom respawn back there all too often anymore. But it is a very good spot because that's generally where all the survivors will go to. Looks like we're saving the smoker here. They do want to save the smoker. This smoker dies right now. They will not get a smoker for the next hit. But looks like the smoker's getting the pull here, and he gets cleared here by Coach, and they will not have a smoker for the next hit, so they'll have to sack very, very quickly if they want to have a smoker for this ladder choke.
Yeah, they're trying to get smoke for that trick. They're probably going to save the Spitter Charger. then this is at the point where the sack rotation really does come into order here. I know there have been plenty of times where teams have tried to sack way too late. It looks like they're going to try to sack that Hunter right now, as a matter of fact. Hunter going in, he's going to get dead stopped and pretty much shut down, trying to get that spawn up in time. And now they have a Boomer as well for that ladder choke. Not the optimal setup, but they can try to make it work.
They could use that Boomer right now to try and slow him down. In my opinion, I think that's what they should do so they can get a second capper. With just
thinking
these
about it.
two
He's
here,
going in.
it's not gonna... Oh, and he gets shoved and cleared!
Oh boy.
Things are not
They're
looking too
spawning
good here
up.
for the special infected. They are 4 seconds behind here on
Uh-oh.
low ramp, but that spit delay, Coach Rochelle is not taking it. Could have easily gotten up there and
Oh, they got
denied
smoker.
the second spawn, and they did get the smoker here, so now it is looking pretty good. But the Charger is completely out of position
He got
here.
it. He totally got it.
Oh, and he managed to get it off.
And if he gets that down, they're going to be able to clear him, though, with Nick just kind of jumping off there to take that. That was a pretty smart decision by Nick. Now they're going to be able to pretty much run back up as just they have one spawn coming right now. They have a couple more that will be coming. Jockey goes in and manages to get Rochelle off and incaps her.
Oh, things are going to be sloppy here for the survivors now because they're going to have to give up that ladder here. And we will be seeing a Charger in the next full rotation here. We got a Smoker and a Boomer and a Hunter. If the Jockey were dead, I think we would see a Charger here. Looks like Jockey's going to be respawning with only 1 HP. Boomer gets popped really easily. Hunter looking for that pounce, it looks like, but he's hesitating. Smoker's on the rooftop here, so he's going to try and do a pull off, but that's not going to be successful at all. And here comes the Jockey. Gets shoved again, does not get cleared. And a Hunter getting shoved around again, and finally gets cleared here. And the Smoker just trying to pull someone off of the building here. Close, but not close enough to get him off the ledge.
Yep, that series of attacks there, that went in and managed to get a pretty good amount of damage. Survivors still have a event to deal with, and they're going to have to take care of this Witch. Coach is going for the Witch right now. He manages to hit the crown. Not really a whole lot of interference by the special infected, and they're just going to try to sync up the rest of those spawns for the next hit. Looks like they're going to try to go with that room, and if they have the Jockey, a Charger, and a Spitter with a Smoker coming up as well.
Looks like Jockey's up in the front. Smokers are going to be pulling in the back. Charger and Spitter are coming from the room. Charger is out of position here. Jockey's going in. Gets shut down very easily. He's just going in alone. And Smoker's repositioning in the front here. Charger is stuck in this room here. So we're going to get a close-up here. Charger getting chipped. Coach gets separated. We see a charge forward, but the Spitter is completely out of position. Manages to land the spit, but a bit too late. Not too much damage going out because it bounced off of Rochelle. We just saw like positioning on that hit, and the initiation of the Jockey is just all over the place, so it's definitely disorganized.
Yeah, and then we actually see the infected team chat here. Why do you charge my smoke? Not opposite direction when they were stacked. I mean, so it seems as though the special infected are still just trying to get a little bit of that special infected rhythm going together. They're going to have a chance to do a lot, though, with this next couple hits coming up with the Boomer, the Spitter, a Hunter, and another Charger, as a matter of fact. And Spit's going in now, trying to separate the survivors. Coach is just kind of walking in, and Coach is going to go down
And
from
that's
that
a
free
down.
spit. Boomer is walking along the top. Charger now spawned up too. Charger's going to go in. He's going to hit a double charge onto Rochelle and Ellis. Hunter's going to land. Boomer, though, after that, gets it onto Rochelle as well as that Charger was getting cleared. A lot of damage going out, a lot with that Horde focus going in. The Spitter's going to be able to get another spit in there if they go in the right place. Yeah, and it's a nice spit.
And we're going to see another down.
Locked.
Oh, so close. I mean, going down in this event in general is just really, really bad. But when you go down inside that railing area, it's just really, really bad. You can get boomed on and spit on and even pulled on. It's just a really bad area to go down. And speaking of pulled, we now have the Smoker up. He's going to be getting that pull, that long-range tongue.
Yeah,
Jockey goes to the scratch.
Oh!
And we see that charge going in. And then we see the 2-cap. And that will be the end of the first round on Dark Carnival map 1.
Two.
Or map 2 here. My bad. Sorry. I was thinking about map 1 there.
Yeah, and then see you're going to see a 1 times 25-point bonus for the clear on that Witch.
It's a negative, though.
They have it set that way because they modified the defibrillator penalty to give points instead.
It's negative, though.
I know it says negative, but it actually gave them 25 more points.
It's negative, though.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jacob, if you're watching the cast, please make it positive so X-Black can sleep at night.
It's negative, though.
Oh gosh. So yeah, what we saw there is that the survivors managed to get down inside there, and that's just a pretty brutal event going on. And once that happens, it's going to take a lot more health, I guess, than the survivors had to try to clear that stuff, because with boomers and spitters and all that kind of stuff going on, the horribleness of that event just kind of gets to them, and they were not able to move fast there as they probably would have wanted to. We're going to see the same set of spawns coming up here to start off the second half of this second chapter, with a Charger, a Smoker, a Boomer, and a Hunter, with Will Ram saying definitely to watch that hit on top.
Alright, looks like we're going to be having all of the special infected coming up from the top side here. And the previous team actually opted to have the smoker come up to the front. Hopefully we won't see any flying trash bins here that will get in the way of this attack, which I'm still not sure how exactly that happened. Was it a proxy from the boomer? But the boomer was already dead, though. It was already dead, though. It's really odd.
The boomer was already dead. The trash cans just moved.
Maybe we are currently playing like a modified version of Trouble in Terrorist Town, Gary's mod.
Oh God, no!
Take control of those props.
Please.
Spectator. And Charger's up. Boomers lost a spawn. Smoker and Charger going in. Charger going for that free charge. Manages to land, but not too much going in. Here comes the Hunter. Doesn't have to get skeeted. And we got to pull him to the front here and gets shut down without any damage from the Smoker. We got 15 points right off the bat here.
Yeah,
Boomer's still looking for that spawn, though.
Xbox, you probably have to respec, because I'm seeing you as a spitter right now.
This is why we can't have nice things.
There we go. So that boomer's gonna try to save for that next hit. Yeah, unfortunately, if you don't spawn in very instantaneously with that boomer and try to get it in the survivor's face, you're not gonna be. They will be able to block that spawn once they come out. Pretty nice attack coming up actually for the situation with the smoker, charger, boomer, and a spitter. Looks like they're going to try to get the tank up right now, so the hit is going to be up as the survivors are running back. That boomer is spawned in. He manages to miss the boom. Smoker going in, trying to get a pull on Coach, gets around the corner successfully, so not a whole lot of damage coming out, and the tank is in the hands of Henry.
Alrighty, let's go to a, was it an infected war room here?
Infected war room.
Alrighty then.
Bless you, but they're inside. You can clip a rock on the edge.
Okay.
I'm losing right now.
Okay, you can actually go on the ground and to the far right where the smoker is. To where the smoker was. Oh, nice.
Good rock.
Alright, Rochelle doesn't watch the rocks.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
I have to go look at them now.
You can get a hitbox.
Yeah, you can get a rock there.
Sorry.
A little over Nick's head. It was close.
No, get out. They're gonna push you.
Push it. Go back.
I'll also push it.
Don't worry about them.
It's fine. It's just one Sanad Uzi. You're still good. You're still doing great.
I'm ready whenever.
I got my rage back.
Nice.
Grab one.
Do you want to commit on that?
Ooh, close.
No, not yet.
No,
that rock hit maybe.
Yeah, next. Alright. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Two are still falling.
You can hitbox Rochelle. You can hitbox her.
I pulled one.
Don't forget that you're on your second pass.
Alright, you have to commit with this. Start going in.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, go in, tank, go in.
Going.
Nice.
Alright, wait, don't go yet.
I pulled one.
Go, keep going. Okay, get back on the roof. On the roof.
On the roof? Okay.
Yeah, get back
Yeah,
on the
they're
roof.
cleared.
Get back on the.
You just keep throwing rocks wherever I pick them.
You still got fantastic health. You still got 4K. That's brilliant.
They're pushing you.
Nope.
I just trying to throw rocks.
Good.
Attack on 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Got one.
Oh shit.
Oh, too soon bad. But good rock. Yes.
Good rock.
This is smart tank play and support. It's brilliant as well.
They're picking them up.
Fuck, I missed a rock.
Get smoking
It's
coach
okay.
right now.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. You still got 3.6k health. That's brilliant.
Alright, just get sight on them right now. And
You
then
can clip
commit
a
with the next hit.
rock on Coach. You see where Coach is?
Yeah, I see.
He was hiding around that corner. Nice jockey, brilliant.
I brought him in the roof.
Fantastic
Nice,
stuff, guys.
Oh, nice jockey.
Fuck, he's really lit.
Close.
Ooh, close.
Close.
I'll be up in 7.
They're not really watching rocks much at all.
I missed it.
Capitals.
Alright, you wanna play this rock? Still wanna play rock?
Yeah, you got plenty of frustration.
Okay, I
They're
think
not
I can
hiding.
play
You
it.
can keep on doing rock tank. Yeah.
I'm ready in anytime. He's done.
Oh shit.
Coach is done.
Oh, I didn't see.
Ooh,
Close.
nice delay.
It's okay. You still got 3k health. And to be honest, they're doing a terrible job of getting this guy up. They need to
Picking
be
him up.
covering the guy. Yeah, they need to be skiing the rocks while Sales does it.
Oh.
Nice rock.
Good throw.
And on bonus. They're not going to even make the ladder choke.
They're gonna try to push him.
Yeah, they're pushing a little.
Yeah, it's
Alright, let's
fine.
go for
I'm ready.
You can send in support here.
This is for Optimus.
Nice.
2 people boom.
Fantastic.
Hit, you fell.
Alright, just come in on that.
Coach is
Okay,
dead.
I'm going in.
All
Yep,
boom.
going. One left.
Don't rock, just chase him, bro.
Yeah.
Ah,
Just chase him. You're not gonna die. Wait, never mind.
he's a little far back now.
A little red.
Okay,
Alright, wait.
don't worry about it. Just keep it
I
cool.
just don't want to walk into him.
Alright, go.
Good job.
Alright.
Fantastic stuff, guys. Well done.
Yeah, I just want to play safe.
Yeah, yes.
Good team.
And it worked. You
Good
got to
tank,
wipe in an area
Okay.
where teams don't usually wipe. At least not in games where Survivor and Infected plays pretty high up. But
Yeah, I was trying to do
Oh,
what you're trying to, like, chip the corners, and, like, I got him, like, 3 times chipping the corner.
Alright, and we're back. We just saw some really great rocks there by that tank, Henry.
Yeah, we did see a lot of great hits going out there. Again, the Survivors tried to LOS at first and just kind of moving around the maps, but then they played it a little bit more traditionally, like the rock tank. And as they played that rock tank out, the Survivors just kept getting hit by rock after rock and hit after hit. And most importantly, during tanks, with the boomers landing and stuff like that, that causes a whole lot of confusion and allows the special infected and the tanks to completely just kind of capitalize on that kind of situation there. And Henry played it completely right, and they managed to get a whole lot of damage out there. And by the time the tank pushed in, I think a couple of the survivors were either down or dead, and they were just able to pretty much finish it off. So, we see a little bit of a point differential going out now. For some reason, my tab key isn't working. There we go. And we're going to see yet another tank before 40%, and that's going to be at 37%, which is going to be, I'm pretty sure that's the generator room, question mark?
37%, I'm gonna try to remember here, I think 37%. They're going to be fighting it in the generator room, I believe, and it'll spawn when they get inside the storage room, maybe?
Yes, I believe so. When they get in the storage room, they might have to walk into that room and take a hit in there, possibly, I'm not exactly sure. But again, with the way the percentages work on this map and stuff like that, even though it is one of the most popular maps, it's still just kind of hard to tell, because a couple percentage points in this case means the difference between having to take a choke and not having to take a choke. So we'll see how the survivors have to play that out.
Alright, and his first hit consisting of a 3-1 with Charger and Boomer here. Looks like they're opting to not attack early here with this Boomer to get a spitter. So they're going to be doing a full attack outside. We have a lot of common infected outside here, so probably going to take a while to clear out the common infector here. Survivors are taking it slow. They aren't aware of where the special infector they're going to be attacking here. Which is actually a good idea. I mean, even if you know where they are, you do want to take it a little slow. You never know if they might reposition. And if you know where they're at, well then maybe you want to turn off your hacks.
Ooh, hacks. Oh, don't you mean the Godframe viewer? It does.
Right.
I've never seen math hacks before until now, and it's just the Godframes in 3.5.1. Anyway, survivors are still
it looks like
clearing
Charge
out.
is getting a little antsy. It looks like he's practicing his run up here. He's gonna try and jump around the corner here. I'm not sure. We see Boomer positioning in the back here, so they might actually wait for the survivors to leave the room here before they go into attack. They are blocking the back room here. Oh, and we get a pull coming in here. Charger is spawned up late, but he's hesitating. Jockey is now grabbed. We got a stumble from the Charger here, freeing the Jockey. Getting some punches going in here. Nick is completely separated. Gets scratched and now gets Jockey, and he's covered in zombies here.
Yeah, actually a pretty decent amount of damage going there from that first hit. Even though the Charger kind of rushed it a little bit and stumbled there, they've still managed to get, I'd say, let's see if I can still do math. I can't do math. I give up. A good amount of damage.
Let me see. 34, that's 78 there. That's 78. Plus
that's 68.
another... Oh, 68. Alright, my bad.
Fuck, I can't
Fuck
do
you.
math.
80, 82, plus the 9, so it's 91 damage.
Carry the 4, yeah, 91. Okay, yeah, 91. Alright, cool. So now we have a Charger, Boomer, Smoker, and a Hunter up. Hunter is pre-spawn, looking like they're going to try to go in when the survivors cross beneath that hole. I believe Ellis may have seen, well, it doesn't matter now. They're jumping out here. Boomer does get popped. Smoker and Charger are going for that punch. And then they just get a charge into Rochelle as well. Looks like they have to commit another set of pills on the Vixen in order to prevent them from being slow. Still have a lot of common to clear out, too.
Pretty good lead here before the tank. One thing to note is actually coming from that ladder as a Boomer is actually a bad idea. Simply because you always get caught on that ladder for just like a 1/10 of a second, and that 1/10 of a second is when you'll get popped. If people are paying attention and looking for that boom. Right, and tank will be coming up here soon, and we will do a survivor war room here. It's always really nice to see how the survivors take this.
Yeah. And with this 2-2 hit here going on, they're going to probably try to trap the survivors and get a lot of damage in that room there. Boomer looks like, yeah, they are. The Hunter and the Jockey are both already spawned up, kind of like declaring themselves to this hit. Boomer just gets popped.
Boomer tries to go for that boom there from the bottom. Hunter now pouncing around, Jockey just moving back and forth. Looks, he's looking for that Jock. He's looking for that Jock, but Coach is looking for that dead stop. Coach is ready for it. He's trying to chip the Jockey, but he should try and clear that common that's just right around. He finally clears the common around that heater. Hunter is looking for that wall kick. Spitter is now pre-spawned.
And now they have another spawn up with the Charger, too, to be able to kind of
grabs the
maximize.
chrome.
Oh, boy.
Jockey's checking his surroundings, and we have the Charger coming in, misses, and we see a stumble here separating Coach and Ellis for a time, but it looks like he could not get through the door frame there. Door frame's too OP for Jockeys, just like Hunters.
Door frame 2 OP, please nerf. Please make door frame larger, Jacob. Okay, and the tank is now going to be up, or in the hands of Low Ram.
Alright, let's head over to a Survivor War Room and see how they take this in the Maintenance of Love here.
Maintenance of Love, oh yeah.
Yeah, let's just block spawns right now.
Okay, remember, the important thing here is block spawns. If they have a Boomer and you don't watch it, I have one guy, Rochelle, where Rochelle is basically a good spot to have on the ground, but everyone else should be on the walkway, like left, center, and right.
Charger.
Charger.
He's trying for a rock.
There's smoke outside here. Guys, I'm downstairs.
Can somebody clear his
Guys,
charge?
you gotta come down.
Oh.
Come down for me.
He's right here.
Fuck, I'm low.
Alright, he's gonna be
350?
trying for rocks.
Take pills, Eric. Just take pills.
No, I don't have.
You need to get back to Nick. You need to pick him up.
I'm going. Henry needs pills.
The guy on the left should be on top of the stairs so he can watch the spawn behind the pipe down below. Because that Charger got from behind the pipe, and he was able to walk up the stairs before anyone really noticed him.
Yeah, someone cover that pipe spawn.
I got it.
It's okay, the guy on the stairs is watching the pipe
He's
spawn.
coming.
Cover. Hurry up on the back.
Careful. Alright.
I'm smoked.
Jockey's on.
Jockey on.
Tank's
Focus
going
tank.
in. Alright, he's committing when all the spawns are down. Destroy him.
Fuck.
Don't get
Sorry,
too
sorry.
close.
He's dropping. He's throwing.
I'm out of ammo. Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah,
pop
shotgun.
down there.
Alright, and we're back.
Yep, so again, we saw a lot of damage going out from that tank. The tank actually originally started off playing a rock tank from that door, which can be pretty tricky to do unless you're able to actually land the rocks either, not really even curving through the door, but it's hard because you're going to take chip if you're going to try to rock from there. Thankfully, his special infected were able to get a lot of distraction on those survivors. I think the Charger actually managed to punch one down as Nick was standing on one of those piston thingies in the generator room. As that happened, though, the survivors then got a little bit more distracted from the tank's push-in. Tank was able to get a few hits, and they're pretty hurt right now. It's going to depend if they make it to that pill room or not, exactly how much distance they're going to get. Survivors are now going down with a Charger, Jackie, a Smoker. Jackie goes in and gets killed. Smoker trying to pull from the front, lands briefly onto Coach, and then the tongue gets shot. Charger goes in, gets a couple punches onto Nick, then tries to charge. Smoker gets barely killed. Boomer only lands one, so now the survivors are going to have to really try to push that pull room while not taking a lot of damage from these subsequent hits. So, exactly, when is it a good time, I'm fairly sure I know, but when is it a good time to rock that tank, and when is it a good time to use it more as a push tank?
To rock on that tank, honestly, if they're not focusing you and if they're all off of the rails, if any of them are on the rails, they will chip you. And you cannot afford more than 200 points of chip on that tank. That tank needs to be literally full health for that commit.
And if it's not full health, then the survivors are pretty much going to be able to maneuver around up top and kind of jump off and juke them out. And that's usually what you see what happens. Charger going in right now with a Hunter in the back. Charger gets a triple charge. Hunter goes in and manages to jump and pounce on Coach as well. Spit managed to land on.
Oh, we might see the... Oh, that Tri-Cap wipe.
Wow.
Very beautiful coordinated attack there going in. Taking advantage of the triple charge.
Yeah, now this other survivor team is going to be able to make up a lot of distance if they play that tank correctly. It's gonna really depend on what the SI wants to do and how they're going to be able to block a lot of those spawns. Because what some people don't realize is one of the most crucial things in that generator room is blocking the boomer spawn down below. What you typically want to try to do is you want to try to put 3 people on top and then try to maintain it up there, and then one person needs to be watching, preferably a shotty, for that boomer spawn. If that boomer gets shut down, it's usually pretty easy to run around and try to juke that tank out. Obviously, still be careful for the special infected hit, but it really depends on the positioning of the survivors and exactly how smart and with how much Left 4 Dead 2 intuitiveness they play that. Again, we're going to see a Jockey, a Charger, a Smoker, and a what? Wait, X-Buy, you're a spitter again.
Ah! I spectated.
Oh god, you're still a spitter. I had to respect then.
Don't blame you.
Nope, it wasn't me. You're still a spitter on my screen.
Well, ask everyone to respectate then.
Oh, okay. One person did, and that did not solve the problem. I'm gonna guess it's Zen. I'm just gonna go with Zen. Never mind, I have the spec cut. I should be okay. So we'll see exactly. We're gonna see exactly how much damage actually goes out on this opening hit here. Really, it's gonna depend, as I said before, is when the survivors get to. They need to try to like block a couple of these spawns and just not get railroaded when they all run out into that central area. They're probably gonna see them play it a little bit cautiously. What are they gonna run? They're gonna run. We got 1 shotty. We got 2 shotties. We have, so it's a 2-2.
That boomer spot. Are they gonna go for that early boom, or are they gonna try and wait?
Looks like he's trying to get it by standing up there. I'm a reload. Nope, he's gonna miss the spawn, so he's gonna have to try to spawn from somewhere outside.
And it looks like looks like the Charger switched position here for this attack, which is actually a bit of a good idea, having the Smoker and the Charger come from opposite directions so that the Charger can go in while they're trying to clear that smoked person.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's gonna depend if that pull lands. Looks like the Smoker's actually trying to move somewhere to the back, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. Charger spawn's gonna get blocked here as the survivors take that corner. It looks like they're gonna... Smoker is spawned up. Jockey's also spawned up. They're trying to get the hit here while the survivors are in that corner. The Jockey's gonna be leading for the charge. Smoker gets a pull. Charger going in is gonna try to get those punches on Rochelle. Managed to get a couple, but 2 taken away by the God Frames. Jockey gets another pound/hit on Ellis as he is hoarded there. Charger gets a couple more punches, so some pretty nice damage as well going out. Both 2 attacks in a row to start these half chapters here.
Alright, so let's get out our calculators here, shall we? So that's 48 plus 18, so that's going to put us at 66? 66, and that'll put us then at 78, plus another 8, so that will put us at 86 damage.
86. Yeah!
First hit.
What
was the
learned my
previous?
math facts.
Previous one? 81?
I don't remember.
What use are you?
Excuse me. I had to correct you the first couple chapters when you couldn't get over the fact that it was a minus sign instead of a plus sign and the freaking bonus for the witch. I don't want to hear it, X-Bye. Don't hurt my feelings.
I don't like negative numbers. They hurt my head.
Oh god, so you're telling me if we have any negative numbers ever to cast on a cast, we're not going to be able to do it because I can't use a... I don't have a calculator in front of me and you don't like negatives.
I don't like negatives. Anyways.
Oh.
Back to the stream here. So we just saw the second attack going in here. A lot of damage on the survivors here. They all are doing pretty low in health. It looks like Ellis just rushed to get that spawn. He's making his way back out.
Get it.
Almost gets pulled, and Hunter coming in. Gonna break down that door? Possibly? No? Yes. Breaking down that door. Boomer looking for that spawn. Hunter taking some chip. Sitting at 226 health here.
Yep, and as this tank is up now in the hands of Optimus Prime, the spawns are actually kind of situated in front now, so I'm not exactly sure what they're going to try to do. They're going to have to try to move those spawns either and they get sacked, or he's just going to have to, I don't know. We're going to have to see how they play it.
Alright, let's go see what they're doing here in the war room for the survivors.
Cool.
Yeah, what Marlo said.
Thank you.
We're taking this well. Know what that smoker's doing.
He committing?
Yeah.
Get out of the Rochelle.
Smoked up.
Hunted. Reloading, reloading.
What happened? Jesus. Take your pills, take your pills. Smoker behind you. I thought we had that tank. What happened?
Yeah, you need to hold the top more.
Yeah.
Alright, and we're back, and we saw a level by the tank, followed by a kill on the tank, followed by a proxy, and then eventually Ellis finally going down.
Yes, a level by the tank. It's a lot easier to level when you have long arms. But yeah, that tank executed a nice push there, kind of going in. Like I said, we were gonna have to see what they did with those couple spawns in the front. They managed to play it right. They sent the tank in first to get the survivors' distraction as those spawns went in. They managed to get a whole lot of separation on the survivors because they all kind of had to push, or not push, but get pushed down to that lower level. And once that happens, it kind of gives control to the infected team because they have different spawns. There's nobody really watching up top. And then once that happens, the tank gets a lot of control. So that chance for the survivors to make up some distance here pretty much falls just a little bit short. And Low Ram went all pro on us and ran out into the hallway and looked like he was going to try to kill the tank, the smoker, the charger, and the boomer at the same time. And like you said, unfortunately, it's just that smoker at the end that always is waiting around every corner. just to pull that one survivor who's killed everything else.
GB. I don't know what the Great Britain.
What? Yes, Great Britain.
All right.
And then PE, I'm guessing, is Peru. Yeah. So okay, so if I can't do math, at least I know my countries. I would pass geography, but I'd fail math, so I wouldn't really. And again, I don't know if this is just luck that I've seen on the past couple of maps, but on Dark or not past couple of maps, past couple of games that I've seen on Dark Carnival, the tank has been before 40% pretty much on every map. I don't know what it is. The first couple maps were 20s, and now it was a 37 and a 38. I don't know if they decide just to like reduce. It seems like it's just kind of pushed forward there with these kind of tank spawns. We haven't seen many others in the past couple of games.
Well, one thing about early tank spawns is that it allows for both teams to have a chance to come back and lock down the other team.
True, but I don't know if that was the intended effect, because if that was the right idea, then wouldn't they let the survivors not see the first set of spawns to give the infected a better opening attack out of the gate? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you tell the survivors what the spawns are going to be, sometimes you just have a great opening hit because the survivors don't know what you have. But they kind of eliminated that here, and they're going to know that the other team has the setup that they do.
And we have a tri-cap here with Charge and Spitters out of position here. Jockey is pre-spawned. Looks he's hesitating now. He's leading in here. He's going to be grabbing the straggler here, but he managed to get dead stopped here.
Oh, Charger lands a double
multiple
charge.
dead stops, and that spit does miss, but we see a stumble. Oh, wow. A stumble, a pounce, and a charge and spit. That is a lot of damage there on that opening hit. Let's get some math. Get some math in here, shall we? You want to do math this time? Do you want to do the math this time?
Sure, yeah. Okay, so the 48 plus the 196, that's 244, and the 244 plus 19, that's 263 damage off the first hit.
Well, I'm not going to check your work here, but let's hope that you're right. Otherwise, we're going to have some very angry viewers.
I'm pretty sure that time I got it, and I didn't have to use a calculator that time. I have my Windows calculator open.
Oh, so wait, you just did that right now?
I'm completely kidding. I'm on a laptop. I can't do that.
Alright, then.
Anyway, so we have the witch spawned up as well. The tank should be relatively soon. In fact, they're saying they're going to call for this hit on the witch. They have a jockey, a smoker, a boomer, and a charger. So pretty nice hit here to get a lot of damage when they come out of this. When they come out of the bumper cars here. They've already committed one pill, and then Disco has probably a couple more points of damage before he goes slow to commit his pills as well. I believe they are going to have to engage the witch before the tank spawns, but I could be wrong. They're just kind of taking it slow here because they know the infected team is up. They're coming out now, trying to block a couple of those spawns in the back, just trying to maneuver their way past these commons. Survivors are playing it pretty well now. After that first hit, they seem to be playing a little bit more cautious on this next hit. Smoker spawns up. It looks like he's gonna...
That Smoker... Oh! So close. Witch is now angry. Nobody's clawing her. Still not clawing her. Getting another pull here. And we see the claw. And Coach is aggroed, but he's got a shotgun, but she sidesteps. And we see that charge coming in here. That beautiful charge on Rochelle, separating and capping. We're going to be seeing some horde coming in here on Coach. Single pistol trying desperately to clear off the common. We see a pull on.
They're trying to pull him forward into the tank spawn, I'm pretty sure, but I don't think
No,
they're close
that
enough
tank
to do
spawn.
it.
The tank spawn will either be at the tree. Oh no, there it is.
Oh no, it's right there.
Oh,
They
it's
were
much
close.
closer.
Yeah, they were really close. I thought that's what they were trying to do, but it was just a couple inches off. Now the survivors are gonna have to try to push back. The hit is down mostly, but the jockey and the hunter spawns are up now. If they get inside, they should be okay. So okay, yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, they're pretty good here. All right, which war room?
What did we do last round? Survivor?
Infected.
Wait. No, I thought we did Survivor last round because you said you wanted to see how they took the tank on that. Okay,
right,
let's do Infected this round.
All right, let's do Infected.
All right, cool.
Let me see. Is it? Oh, all right.
Yeah.
2, 3, let's go. Good jockey.
He's dumpster in.
Throw rogs. By the second pass, that's when you want to commit.
You are second pass.
I gotta get line of sight.
If you tell us when you want to commit when we have the spawns. Actually, go, 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 go. Ellis is in the corner. Oh. It's alright. You're getting chipped.
Fuck that dumpster.
Yeah. Look, Ellis is yellow.
Alright, and we're back.
Yep, what we saw there is that they told the tank to commit in pretty early, and the hit went in, but the tank was not really able to get a corner there. Tank just kind of trying to do what he could. Yeah, he was not crouching when he was hitting that hittable.
Also, we saw the support coming extremely early. The tank was, I don't think the tank was even down a quarter of his health yet.
I guess they were trying to send the SI in there just a little bit early to try to get some distraction for that tank as he was committing, maybe to try to catch the survivors by a little bit of surprise. They still managed to do a pretty good amount of damage.
Comes that charger,
manages to land on Rochelle.
Spitter out of position here, but he managed to land the spit directly. Oh, and a stumble into the spit that will be down, and we see a death onto Ellis here.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was actually black and white, but from those first couple hits, they managed to get a lot of damage to get Ellis down to that black and white level, and that was actually when the tank actually did get a hit on him to incap him as well. So now just 3 survivors left with no more pills. So they're going to have to try to make it, again, as far as they possibly can. The other team is going to get a pretty good chance to... make up some of that distance, possibly, if they play that tank just a little bit better. And then I believe Disco is also black and white. Boomer does get popped. Now they're sending that rest of the hit in with the Smoker, the Jockey, and the Spitters. What the fuck was that? That was Coach breaking the tongue. Okay, and then that time he wasn't really able to get because his melee was down. He gets pulled. Jockey manages to incap one. Coach is dead. Jockey going in for that last kind of cap on Rochelle, deciding to pull out now. And Jockey going in, gets dead stopped by Rochelle, and does get shot down before he can get that final cap. So yeah, now we have 2 survivors left, just kind of inching their way through the map here as the rest of these spawns come up. A Hunter is spawned. Look like he's trying to go for a DP. Off that straight down thing there. He's probably going to hop in from the back. Boomer is coming up again with another Spitter. They don't have that second pinner. Hunter's going in, trying to make a little bit of distraction. Looks like the Boomer wants to set up a little bit outside, giving the survivors a little bit more of that distance, and the last pinner is going to be a Charger. Survivors just trying to make their way as far as possible. Hunter trying to scratch down the door and is just kind of running around back there now, killing a couple common. Boomer lands on 2. They're going to try to end this right here. Charger stumbled by the Boomer a little bit. Hunter does manage to land, and the Charger does land as well, and that will be the end of that round.
Brutal ending attack there on those last 2 survivors.
Yeah, oh yeah, is low ram is Marlowe because Marlowe and low ram have the same letters. They're just arranged in different orders. Yeah, I did not make that connection until now. Oh my god, I need to go back to preschool.
Or maybe he just has low RAM. Maybe he's using a laptop.
True, that could be another thing. It might not be my lack of education sponsored by public education system. Hunter, Jockey, Spitter, and Charger again for this opening hit. Survivors look like they're down right now. I believe, even with the finale to be played, there still is a lot of stuff that can happen as far as the survivors on this map, trying to make that gap as small as possible for that last chapter that we're going to be playing next. One of the tanks here, like especially with this situation, it really depends on the survivors not getting caught in that kind of bumper car area and being able to rotate outwards and inwards trying to dodge that dumpster. The thing that we saw with the tank on the first half of this chapter was that when the tank came out and tried to hit that dumpster, like dumpsters can be so unpredictable. So some people like using them because the survivors can't tell what the fuck's happening, but then the infected also need to be extremely careful when trying to rely on them to get that kind of wipe. And the tank just trying to punt those dumpsters around, it just didn't pay off for him, unfortunately. It all depends on how they try to play it, right, X-Spy?
What? Who? What?
What are you doing?
What? No, I completely agree.
Okay, yes. Alright. Glad we got that out of the way.
What?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, just saying, people, if anybody here is interested in joining a Left 4 Dead 2 tournament, there are approximately, I can do math on this, I can do it, right, 24 plus 1, playing 24 is 1, that's 25, there's 25 hours and 25 minutes left to sign up teams for the Watch Left 4 Dead Spring Pro Mod Tournament, hosted by Astupi, sponsored by the new Left 4 Dead, or WatchLeft4Dead.com, which has been a project that he was working on for a long time. Again, all skill levels are open to join. We actually have a Left to Learn team, that is one Left to Learn team already that's going to be playing, and we're extremely proud of seeing that community involvement, and there's actually a lot of interest in the North American scene on that tournament, so if anybody's willing to sign up, www.watchleftfordead.com/cup.
What?
Okay, the first attack is going to be a hunter, a spitter, a jockey, and a charger. The jockey is already spawned up, kind of running around on the roof there. Looks like the other special infector are going to try to mimic that damage that they got on the first hit when they were on the survivor team.
Like Spitter and Jockey are going to come from the rooftop. Spitter on the rooftop is a lot more optimal than Spitter on the ground in this general area here. Charger's set up in the front, and Jockey's set up behind the bush, or no, Hunter's set up behind the bushes there. And we see the Hunter spawn, he's going in for the pounce, gets stuck, and he goes in for the pounce, he jumps off the wall, and he loses his pounce, but here comes the Charger, we got a 2-cap and spit near the rails!
The rails are keeping Low Ram out of spit. He's being lifted up.
Ah. You'd think he would fall
still
through the rails there since he has no feet.
Oh god. He's also transparent for a second there, and he was turning red.
Well then. We're slowly becoming XP and become big.
Oh god. Oh god, no, please stop. So, on that damage there, they managed to get 70 plus 25, so that's 95 plus 8. They managed to get 103 damage off their first hit as well, so a couple nice opening hits coming out from both teams. Really not in conventional areas either, just kind of seeing what the survivors are doing, just slamming them when they have an opportunity. Now that Witch is up, and it's going to be a 3-1 with Boomer, Charger, Hunter, and Smoker. Hunter's pre-spawned on the roof. He's going to try to pounce in when the survivors move out here. Survivors are clearing out, trying to inch their way towards that Witch, trying to be as careful as they possibly can. Boomer looks like he's going to try to go for an arc boom off the roof. And actually, no, now he's lining up for a rocket.
We're probably going to see a pop on that Boomer. They will be expecting that Boomer. If they aren't expecting that Boomer, then they're doing it wrong. We do see a Hunter up there, too, so he's probably going to go for the DP. Charger and Smoker set up in the front. Smoker's setting up by the dumpster. Behind the dumpster, he's going to be pulling away from the Witch, but still towards the Witch. I think this is a fence. Ellis is now initiating the run here with a SMG. Shotgun tries to go in, but Common spawned in front of the Witch, and we see a Scratch. Infected doing 8 damage, and Coach is dead.
Coach is dead, yeah.
How unfortunate that the game just would spawn Common Infected right then and there, right in front of his path. And we now will see the tank coming up here. Oh no, but he manages not to set up the tank, which is actually pretty good. So he might still have a chance here, but it's going to be really, really iffy.
Yeah, they're gonna try to get that tank spawn up now. It's kind of gonna be extremely tough now, in order to get. And you're right, those common did kind of spawn out of nowhere there. So now the tank is up in the hands of Disco, and it looks like the survivors are going to be taking it back, even with only 3.
Alright, so let's see. When we see a Jockey coming in here, just some chip damage. Alright, and let's head over to a Survivor War Room here. Let's do this. Oh, never mind. Wait. Infected.
Yeah.
Off the dumpsters. I need double S.
Hunter AI got someone. Oh, never mind.
Only for a second.
They're doing the same thing. They're underneath in the bumper cars. All of them. Just tell us when anyone else going.
Alright, I'm gonna go in. I'll coffee.
Good.
Ready?
Oh, sorry, fuck.
That's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
This one.
Up in 5.
Their team doesn't want to do finale. So well done, guys.
What the fuck?
Alrighty, so I'm not sure what's going on here. I guess we're calling GG.
They called for
before
no
the finale
finale,
here?
yeah. They're calling GG, and the entire Survivor team has indeed left, and now the Infected team is falling out as well, so I guess that will be it.
It's a bit odd. I've never actually seen this before.
Huh. That is quite odd, so I guess our final score will be 1355 to 731. Yeah, usually on Left to Learn we see all the maps played, even if I know it can be tough with a score differential that's kind of large, but at the same point in time it's usually supposed to be taken as a learning experience to see how to play these certain kind of situations. So I'm not sure. I guess we should kind of sit and see what Zen has to say to them. I'm unsure.
We'll go ahead and sit here while we wait.
So, as we sit here and wait, what's one of the major things that stood out to you from this game so far, / this game?
Stop dying.
Okay, that's good to start with. Stop dying, that's good. It is always good to hold your spawns for as long as possible, I agree.
Honestly, it's just, they need to focus more on tank awareness. We saw a lot of tanks getting in, a lot of wipes getting in, rocks getting in, great attacks here with Special Infected. Simply because people were not focusing or paying attention to where the tanks were. Which is, that is an issue. You need to always know where the tank is. If you do not know where the tank is, he will sneak up on you. Just because the screen shakes and, it makes a bunch of rumbling noise does not mean he will not be able to sneak up on you when you're trying to dead stop that hunter.
Exactly, and I mean that's just kind of general map awareness, I guess, would be an important thing to take away from that. Then just positioning during tanks as well is a major thing. And for those who don't know, I mean, from competitive, from like playing pub games in vanilla to competitive, the difference pretty much is it's a world of difference. And while in vanilla and stuff like that you can get away with being pretty much a shutdown player on your own, it's all about that kind of teamwork in pro mod and in the competitive community. So I believe Dragon left, so I believe this is indeed going to be it, because unless they decide to come back here, that will be the end of the game. I think Zen is still here, Optimus Prime is still here, but now the rest of the Survivor team seems to be filing out.
We're going into the waiting room here, so that is it. All right then. So that is the end of Left to Learn, February 1st, 2014. All right, we will be ending the stream here, and thank you, Rails, for coming again.
Thank you, XBay.
What?
I said thank you.
I don't know you.
I have a calculator now!
Oh, great. Alright, see you guys.
See ya, good night.